Welcome back to PR After Hours. I'm your host, Alex Greenwood, bringing you your weekly cocktail of PR and marketing tips that will help you and your business. Stick around, we'll get started right after these messages. Hello, listeners. It's me, Alex, from PR After Hours. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. And I wanted to talk to you just for a moment about the way I get this show right into your earbuds every week. It's because I use Anchor FM. Now, I've told you previously that I've been podcasting since 2006, back when we used stone knives and bear skins and a couple of Dixie cups and string. Anchor FM has really streamlined this and made it simpler for people who don't know the first thing about setting up a podcast or don't have, time to learn all the pro tools and stuff, because it's all right here. First thing it's important to know is it's free. There are certain tools that will allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will then distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. That's huge. Distribution is a big pain in the butt, to be honest with you, so it's really great Anchor FM can do that for you, and you're not paying hosting fees. That adds up every month. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place, so download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started, and be sure to join me in the virtual cocktail lounge on PR After Hours. Hello, fellow PR pros. It's me, Alex, here on PR After Hours in the virtual lounge. You just got me today, no guest, but I have some interesting information for PR pros. It's your media guide from DS Simon Media. I'm sharing some information from them. They're good folks there. That's at dssimon.com. There's a link in the show notes. You can connect with them if you want to start getting some of their updates, particularly if you're a PR professional, whether you're independent or working for another company. It's great to know. But they have some stats here that I thought were interesting. So as of this recording, of course, this is November 11th as we record this, 2020. And here's some stats from DS Simon that might interest and surprise you. Local TV news has 74% more viewers than cable news and 29% more than network news among those aged 25 to 54. 64% of those working from home watch local news on a weekly basis. Black, Hispanic, and Asian American news viewers are the fastest growing group. 18 to 34-year-olds increased their TV news consumption by 134% during the past year. Did you catch that? 18 to 34-year-olds increased TV news consumption 134% during the past year. Okay, that one blew me away because I didn't even think they watch TV. Or you know what I'm saying? They have so many other devices, but to think that that cohort was watching TV news by that much is huge. Finally, given the increased audience, what types of satellite tour subjects are TV producers looking to cover? So if you got your clients in certain areas, you got a pretty good shot. So I'm going to give you a few of them off their list. Health and wellness, 90%. That's perennial. You're always going to find a good spin on health and wellness for some satellite tour subjects, that kind of thing. And for just pitching your local news outlets. Consumer goods, 79%. I imagine with the holidays, of course, coming up, it'll be right there with, here it is. Holiday gifts, 78%. Arts and culture, 75%, education, 72%, navigating the pandemic, which unfortunately I think will be with us for a couple more years, 70%, fashion, technology, and travel in the high 60s. So DS Simon Media, they provide free tech checks to help make sure spokespeople deliver the best audio and video quality for their TV interview. They do a lot of other stuff, and I just love that they put together this information that I can share with you guys here on the big shoe here in the virtual lounge. So again, DS Simon Media, I'll put a link in the show notes for that, but that's some good stats right there, I think, that tells you particularly to pay attention to your local news, and that health and wellness, consumer goods, holiday gifts, and of course the pandemic are some areas there. If you can make your pitch work within those areas, you're probably going to have a greater opportunity and a greater chance for success at landing a spot or an appearance. All right. Remember, don't forget to check prafterhours.com for our complete library of interviews, news, tips, goofiness from yours truly. Also, don't forget that I want to hear your question and I want to put it on the show. There's a link in the show notes that tells you how to do it. It's really easy and I just love it. Don't be bashful. It's just like you're calling into a radio show. You can say, Hello, PR After Hours. I'm Steve, longtime listener, first time caller. Here's my question. I would love to hear your question. If you're shy about that, you can always just DM me a question at OursPR on Twitter, or you can visit the mothership at alexgpr.com if you would like to consider hiring me to help you out with crisis communication planning, general public relations, and some marketing stuff here and there. All right. It's time for me to get out of the virtual lounge, and I'll see you next time right here on PR After Hours.